As you can hear, my voice is a little bit raspy. A lady here to tell me that she likes when my voice sound. She said it sounds sexy. I have been moving around the country, having meetings and talking to people, and so I have been exercising my vocal cords maybe a little bit too much. So I have to be easy with it. But I have a few things to say to you tonight, and I'm very, very appreciative of your attention. First, let me thank you all for coming. This is a massive crowd. In other words, the Labour Party river in Portland come down back to back. I want to commend Anne-Marie and Darrell for their stellar service to this parish. And by virtue of the crowd that has gathered here, it is clear that they have the support of the people of Portland. It is now very clear that very soon there will be an election. As leader of the Jamaica Labour Party, that is now in the government of this country, that has done so much work. We are the first government that can campaign on achievements. My job, therefore, is to make our calling and election sure. So I am not playing with the election. The first thing that we had to do was to win the battle for your minds. Some of you may not remember, a year and a half ago, there was an avalanche of PNP lies and accusations, half-truths, misinformation, falsehood, rampant on social media, and with proxies in the media, trying to sway the minds of the people. We recognize that this was a deliberate strategy of the PNP. And we would not give you false promises or false hope, that we wouldn't twist the truth. In the battle for your mind, we respect you enough that we will tell you exactly what the situation is. And in the battle for your minds, we told you what we plan to do to make your life better. And we know we can rely on you when we tell you the plans that we have, because you can look at the work that we have already done, and therefore you can have faith in the substance and the evidence of the things that we have done. So tonight, So tonight, housing units. These will be affordable housing solutions that the people who are gathered here, the people who have the ambition to own their own home, you can aspire to this. I also want to say to you that you can have confidence that the Bombrook Urban Center will be completed, because we have started it and you have seen the Morant Urban Center that we have built and how that is transforming Jamaica. But we have more plans for your parish. There have been many attempts to put in and develop a proper cruise ship pier in Port Antonio. Well, we are not just looking to develop the cruise ship pier. What we have done with the Port Authority and the UBC and the Factories Corporation is to hire an international urban planner and architect to develop a plan for the entire waterfront harbor in Port Antonio. We are going to turn Port Antonio into the new tourism capital, not just of Jamaica, but into the tourist capital of the Caribbean. Some say that Caribbean tourism started right here in Port Antonio. And therefore, it is only right that Port Antonio gets what is called a renaissance, a redevelopment of the town. And to make that happen, you would have known that a few weeks ago, again I was in your parish, where we broke ground for the Port Antonio bypass. Why are we doing the bypass? The first thing is, we need to open up more lands so that we can develop more housing for the people. So yes, the bypass will take some of the traffic out of the town and decongest the town and make the town easier to move in. But the real purpose of the bypass is to open up more lands for housing development. And let me tell you why we have to do it. I gather that the leader of the opposition came here and he went to somewhere close by here and he saw some people living almost in the river and a civil structure they call a diamond. And I don't know who told me that it would be a good idea to go and take the sand out of the river and dump up the area for people to live in that unsafe space. But that speaks to the quality of plans that they have. They don't sit and think about how to improve the lives of people. Anything that comes to them head, that's what they give as a plan. What the Jamaican people can have confidence in with this government is that everything we do is properly thought out. Everything we do is efficiently executed. Everything we do has endurance and resilience. Everything we do will ultimately improve the lives of the people of Jamaica. So all of you who came here tonight, who came to support the cause, you know that your political party is the best option to move Jamaica forward and continue the journey of prosperity. Whether it is improvement in your public transportation, whether it is improvement in housing, whether it is improvement in your community safety and security, whether it is improvement in water and roads, whether it is improvement in energy costs that you face, whether it is improvement in your general infrastructure, this government is the best option for the people of Jamaica. So my friends, our campaign theme is Choose Jamaica. Choose what is best for you. Choose what is best for your family. Choose what is best for your community. Choose what is best for your nation, for your country. The only choice you have, my friends, is choose the Jamaica Labour Party. We have not yet officially started our campaign, but I gather that the other people say them tired. When you hear them say, call it and to call it, it's not because they think they can win. They're just tired and they just want to get it over and done with because they can't go no further. So they know that, me and the long distance puller. They know that I can run the race. I don't have a problem with that. Physically, we can do it. So yeah, I got a message from one of them. Prime Minister, hurry up and call it, no man, they can't manage the mood. Seriously. But as I said earlier, we are going to make the calling of the election sure. So all of you here, when we talk on our platform, you know why you're voting for the Jamaica Labour Party. You know the choice you have to make. All of you are agents. You can go back in your community, take what you have said on the platform and carry it back to your people. We're not in a cussing. We're not in no gutter politics. Until life and people, we're not in that. You are leaving here tonight with a solid commitment for 1,395 houses in 3 years. That is not a promise. You are leaving here tonight with a commitment for the development of a cruise ship port in your harbor. You are leaving here with a commitment for a bypass that will be built around your town, which will open up new lands for housing that you will again get. You are leaving here with a commitment for a new urban center, and you are leaving here with a commitment for a redevelopment of Port Antonio. So you know that there are plans afoot here, not to harm you, but to prosper you and to give you hope. So my friends, my Portland family. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for listening.
Canvasser of the Year, Janet Palmer, working for over 20 years, currently a scrutineer for the Buffet Division, working as an indoor agent in PD 54. Janet Chambers, working for over 50 years, started as a poor clerk and then presiding officer in the Home Day Division. She's currently a supervisor, Rodney Hall and Blackhill area. Longest serving worker in West Portland, Florence